Hi, this is Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
It's the Ham Radio Show. How are you, beautiful?
Good, how are you?
Well, first off, hold on for a minute. First off, applaud for Amy. Please, thank you very much so. Second off, we're not used to someone actually picking up right at the going, hi, this is Amy.
Kind of scared us.
Yeah. Normally when we call, it's like we're like, you know, like sex offenders trying to pick up a child. It's usually like, is your mommy and daddy home? And then
you come up as Sam Risk, so that's probably why.
That's probably right.
Okay.
Yeah. We do. I mean, that's what we come up with in life as well.
Really?
Not just the, you know, on the phone caller ID. So, I have so many actual questions to get to with you because we were discussing, number one, you are beautiful. Let's just establish that you are a beautiful woman.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now, but I think that you are, because you're not, like, all whored up. Like, you know, like you know, like you know what I'm talking about, because you've seen, because you're not a porn star, you're not all these other, you know, you are literally just a sexy woman, which is a rare commodity nowadays, just to have a sexy woman, not just, you know, someone with their tits all the way up to their eyeballs and teased out hair and shit. Like, no, I'm done with you. I want this one over here, this whatever Amy's pretty hot. And I think that one of the reasons why we were saying that you are hot, because you I think come off to the fan base that you have as attainable. Like, that's the key word. I think like that you feel and act and talk like you're just a New Jersey girl, which you are.
Yeah.
But a New Jersey girl that we can go to a bar and hang out and throw a few back, and then when we get you home, the sexiness, you know, goes off the fucking charts.
Yeah, wholesome, you know?
Yeah, wholesome and whoresome at the same time.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why we like her. Because now is that, am I reading the room right? Is that what you are? Or are you like, you give off both vibes of that wholesome and whoresome, but at the right time?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah, I would definitely, I would say yes.
Because, see, I haven't been to your OnlyFans page yet. I have looked at a lot of the videos that you have put out, a lot of the YouTube stuff, a lot of stuff where you try on lingerie, which was outstanding. Please do more of those. Those are wonderful.
Thank you.
And for some reason, can I also bring up the fact, I don't know if it's me, because I'm a pervert. I freely admit it, but I'm a pervert with a heart of gold. I love women. I'm not like one of those sick freaks that will, like, you won't catch me breaking into your house and standing over your bed while you sleep jerking off. I'm not that guy.
Well, that's comforting.
He does it from the door to the bedroom.
Yeah, I have fucking morals. What the fuck? But my point is, I don't know if it's just me, because she also has another video where she's trying on bathing suits.
Oh.
Now, bathing suits and lingerie, to me, I really honestly believe, to me, for some reason, bathing suits are hotter than lingerie.
Oh,
am I wrong?
Yeah, well, some of them, you know.
I think it depends on which, you know, with the style.
Mm-hmm. Well, because you have giant boobs, so I'm thinking it's your style. Whatever your style is the one I like.
Well, have you been watching my reels on Instagram lately? I've been trying on bikinis to take on vacation.
Yes, I have. Today, because you know what it was? I thought I had followed you on Instagram, and then I went to, like, look, and I didn't. And I'm like, oh, shit. As soon as I pushed the follow on the Instagram, I was bombarded with nonstop bikini pics. And I was so happy, Bill.
Sorry.
Of course.
I believe it.
Oh, my God. I was so fucking happy.
I should this radio show more often. My goodness.
Oh, my God. Because that's what I'm saying. You have this whole demeanor that I believe, because you started out on Twitter. Let's also give the backstory here. Even though Joe says that whatever Wendy would be a better name.
It rhymes.
But her name is Amy, so it doesn't fucking work. However, you started out on Twitter, and then the thing is that you would show the world, like, all the faux pas and stuff going on in your life. You would, like, the misfortune. You opened up your life to the Twitter world.
Oh, it's like a reality show.
Exactly. And because she is, without question, a very attractive woman with large beautiful breasts.
Oh, you noticed.
And one hell of an ass. I've noticed a lot of things. You're quite welcome. No, thank you. Trust me, thank you. But what I've noticed was it kind of, I'm telling you, she has the girlfriend material. Like, you feel like if you are a lonely dude, this chick, who has been dubbed America's internet sweetheart, would be the chick for you. Like, she gives you that feel like she's letting you in like a girlfriend who's like, oh, honey, I'm going to try on bikinis today. You want to watch? And then you sit there going, humana, 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 humana.
That actually happens in my house quite often.
See, that's what I'm saying. And see, we leave the husband out of this. You're ruining the fantasy. But anyway.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. Just, can you rename the husband Eddie, and can he look like me? Fuck it. Can he just be me?
Sure.
Let's just move around. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have this kind of, like, I always say it to Joe.
Yeah.
I'm more attracted to the girl next door feeling.
That's exactly what we said.
But the girl next door that has a hint of that she will leave the window open enough that I can watch her change.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Yeah. And that's exactly what...
Spicy.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I think Amy brings to the table. Because when you see it, it's like you're peeping in on her life. Ooh. And she's doing all these things. And most of them involve her being really hot.
There you go.
Which is a great turn of events for me. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel. Because... I mean, I haven't, like I said before, Amy, I haven't been on your OnlyFans. So, what do you do on your OnlyFans page? Because you've built a fucking empire out of this. You are very well known as a person that's on the OnlyFans. So, what do you do on your OnlyFans?
I have a variety of stuff, news, lingerie. I offer, various different videos. It's really just I've always been a sexual person, so for me to kind of have this outlet to share myself in a different way than people would normally, rather than complaining as I'm commuting to the city, I find it very empowering. It's really fun, and I just have a great time with it. And I think people were just genuinely curious about me when I started it because they had been interacting with me or they kind of felt like they knew me, but I really didn't post anything, here and there, some selfies and a few things on Twitter. But when I started my OnlyFans, people were genuinely curious. And I feel like that's kind of the good thing about OnlyFans is that you feel a connection. I mean, there's free news and free porn everywhere, but people feel a connection to certain people. And I think that's how OnlyFans, that outlet kind of is successful because they have that window, to the person that they feel a connection to.
I agree. I mean, that's why I think OnlyFans works. I think that what their niche is, besides a bunch of asshole guys like me just jerking off to women, I think what the niche, as they say, Joseph, the niche, what they bring to the table, they kind of bring a way to get interactive without being too fucking creepy. I mean, you can be too fucking creepy. Trust me, I've seen people do it. But what you're getting is kind of like, wow. Because, I mean, look, there are different levels to OnlyFans. There are chicks that will make sex tapes for you. That's up there. There are chicks that will do fetish shit over here. Mm-hmm. There are stuff that even will talk to fucking White Rick. And that's crazy shit. No one talks to White Rick.
Nobody talks to me.
Especially There's a lid for every cock.
Especially not people with vaginas. But from here and there, there's a whole plethora of stuff. Now, what do you do now? Can I see you naked on your OnlyFans?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, now, write this shit down, somebody. All right, so when you say naked, how naked?
We'll get you a membership, Eddie. We'll get you a membership.
I love you. I mean, thank you. What exactly, though, to my point, though, are you doing, like, sex stuff? Are you naked? Are you tasteful? What is your level on the OnlyFans?
I do it all. I have a variety. I have all of the above.
I love all of the above. I love all of the below, too. All of the below is my favorite, but all of the above is pretty high on my lister. So, like, now because you said you had a husband, does he join you in there?
He does, but you don't see, like, his face. I'm a star.
Well, I don't think anybody wants to see his face. I mean, I'm sure there's chicks and dudes that want to see.
A lot of POV stuff.
Lucky bastard. Not only does he get to have whatever Amy as a wife, Billy, let's understand this for the people at home, but your wife comes to you and she's hot, right? She's freaking whatever Amy. And she goes, hey, by the way, I wondered if maybe tonight I could do a video where I'm just sucking your dick. And everybody can tune in, or they can buy it later, and it's a private fight. Like, something like that, to me, that's what keeps a marriage alive.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing where you go, oof, this is a great wife I have. Mm-hmm. A wonderful little chickadee that I have as my betrothed. That, to me, is a great thing.
You can live out a fantasy without,
He's very supportive.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, come on, for Christ's sake, you are an I literally have looked this up. You're building your OnlyFans empire. That you're so much so that before we went to air, there were 2 articles written about the fact that she's coming on the air on our show, on the Ham Radio show. 2 different freaking press releases came out.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I was
right?
like, wow, go me.
Exactly. Yeah. And by the way, the picture of you in that little latex dress. Good job.
Yes, sir.
Good job. I went with the Playboy Bunny because you also were on PlayboyCenterfolds.com, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So
see, about that.
That's what I'm saying. She's done a lot. She's done a lot. She has all the wheels in motion, folks.
More to come too.
Well, like what? What are we talking about? Are we talking about movies? Are we talking about coming to my house? What are you talking about? What's in store? This is what I'm saying.
We're gonna have to tune in to find out. We'll have to meet again and talk about all the things that are coming up.
I didn't meet you the first time because you have a husband.
Well, I met here.
Oh, all right. I thought the husband was going to come after me.
New York, right?
You're in New Jersey. We're in New York.
Yeah, we're neighbors.
We're neighbors. We'll come by. Or I'll borrow a cup of sugar.
There you go.
I want her cup of sugar. Anyway, all right. So I do have this question though, because we were just talking about how the OnlyFans world and you're building your empire and it's huge, and the whole point of the 2 articles were written that you're coming on here. That's because you're that much of a name. I can't tell you how many women come to me. I'm not even lying about this. I have women almost all the time come to me and ask me how to fuck. That I could be so disgusting, but also they ask me how in the fuck do I get involved in OnlyFans, and what do I have to do
to make it work?
Yeah, so if you can give give somebody an OnlyFans tip, like what's something they could do?
You know, I think the trick with OnlyFans is if you want to make money like it's your job, you have to treat it like your job. If you just want to make a few extra $100, then you can be casual about it. But if you want to make real money, you have to put the time in and the work, because it is work. You can always get new subscribers, but keeping your subscribers is the real job. And so you always have to you have to figure out who your audience is, the type of content you want to offer, and just go with it. And, you know, it kind of evolves. You know, you may start off saying, I'm not going to do any news, and then you eventually change your mind. But find out who your audience is and what you're comfortable with.
Absolutely.
And go that way. And you have to market yourself, you know, on different outlets all the time. It's a lot of work. People just think, you know, you go there and you're naked and you get a lot of money. That's not how it works.
No, you can also tell the girls that are putting in work, as opposed to the ones that are going, here's my fucking labia. Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Right. Thanks for that. But there are also, like, because I know a bunch, because I know a buttload, thanks to our mutual friends, I know a buttload of porn stars who are on the OnlyFans, and some of them will write you and go like, oh, Eddie, how about I make you a video? And I'm like, okay, I want this, that. There have been times, though, that I don't get what I asked for. Like, I don't get the video made. Like, months go by, and I'm like, why am I still subscribing to you? Like I know that you're busy and you have 9 million fans, but that's what I'm saying. That's the difference, I think, with Amy, because she seems to have this personability thing where she's going to, if you join her OnlyFans, get it, Amy.
It's definitely not good customer service if you're, people are requesting things from you and you say you're going to do it and you don't do it.
Yeah.
I totally understand life happens, and I've, lost things by the wayside, but, I've had to offer some things for free. Like, I'm so sorry you had to wait for this. You know what I mean? Like, I would never do that normally, and that's a very rare occurrence, but shit happens, but you have to make it right.
Yeah, because, I wasn't even asking for much. I just want a video where, like, she's playing with herself and moaning my name, so when I jerk off, it doesn't feel weird.
Well, she spent 6 months trying not
That's very standard request.
Yeah, exactly. What, Billy?
She spent 6
months. I hope you didn't pay, and then she didn't give it to you.
No. I don't pay until I see the finished product. I ain't that fucking stupid.
Good.
Yeah. What, Billy? She paid
But she probably spent 6 months trying to be able to say your name without throwing up. That may have been the problem.
It's 2 syllables, just Ed D. How hard is that?
But it just the thought of it made him
regurgitate all over. Look, maybe then I'll pay extra if it's a puke video. I don't know. Make it sexy. Let's see what you got.
Other thing.
That's the thing. That's the thing about OnlyFans. It's like the Amazon of punani.
Yeah, sure.
Like, you go there, you order. Like, if you get a beautiful woman like a whatever Amy,
okay,
and she's willing to make, like, I don't know if she does masturbatory videos or whatever. I don't know what your card catalog is in your
I
thing.
do offer.
All right, you do all the stuff. Okay, so if we were to, if I went there and I wanted to order, and I'm like, hey, dear whatever Amy, I would like you to dress like a nun and pretend like you that I'm an older boy that watched you came in while you were playing with yourself. You would do that. See, this is what I'm saying. That's America, folks. That's what we need. We need more of that.
That's the land of the free.
And there's some things that, I just either don't do or I'm not comfortable with, but I'll always be like, you know what, this isn't in my wheelhouse, but I do have a friend that might do it. If you're interested, I can make an introduction. And that happens too,
So what may I ask, what is a thing that you have had to turn down? You were like, holy shit, no.
I never kink shame anyone, but, I kind of try and stay away from, like, the, mom, son, stepmom kind of genre, and the things with different bodily functions that I try not to indulge in.
Well,
like
there goes my stepmom diarrhea scenario. Right down the shitter. No, I see. That's the thing.
Maybe she can give you a referral.
Several girls that do that, and that's in their repertoire, and I'll be like, hey, if you're interested in her, I can make the intro, and sometimes it's a happy pairing.
See, that's right there. That's generous too, because you're dishing off money to somebody else, which is nice.
Helping others in the community.
But see, here's the problem. I know you might not be into it, but I think that you would make such a fucking killing as a MILF.
Oh, yeah.
Like the stepmom scenario. Oh, my God. You'd make a killing. A killing, woman.
I mean, some stepmom stuff, but, mostly like peeing and pooping. That's not my jam.
Right. All right. So strike the peeing and the pooping off the list, please.
Yeah.
Thank
sorry,
you.
everyone.
Yeah, sorry. She's not going to defecate, and she's not going to urinate.
Good
she's a lady.
Yes.
Am I weird because that would never be on
a
list I would make?
Please let I want you, Amy, to understand. By the way, we're talking to whatever Amy.
Yes.
I want you to understand that nobody on this show finds poop or piss sexy.
No.
Not one of us.
I don't really care for it.
Not one of us.
There's a
yeah, I know. There's a fetish for everything.
There's a market.
Of course there is, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Has anyone ever, I threw up watching the freaking 2 Girls, 1 Cup video.
Ugh.
Oh, God, I did too.
Yeah, I couldn't. I can't. I've never. I never, the thought of someone giving a Blumpkin, in theory, it still doesn't sound good. Even in theory. Someone's like, hey, well, you're taking a big old shit.
There you go.
Guess what? Your girlfriend's going to blow you.
There you go.
No.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Yeah.
There's things that the bathroom door can be closed. Like, there can still be some mystery in your relationship. You don't have to share everything. That's like the one, he will never see me on the toilet as long as I live. I don't care.
Look, there are only 2 doors on a woman that we need to be open.
That's
the
very
front
true.
door and the back door. You don't even have to open the bedroom door because half the time I'm going to take you on the dining room table right after we eat. Okay? So let's just shove that shit to the side, move the meatloaf. I'm having sex.
There you go.
God damn it. That's all I care about, especially if you had this beautiful woman, this curvy goddess that is whatever Amy, and that was what was waiting for you when you went home. I bet her husband rushes home.
Sure.
I bet he goes like, fuck, I don't care. Even if her husband worked at a nuclear plant, he said, fuck the meltdown. I gotta go fuck my wife.
Do what they did
I
at
have on
Chernobyl.
occasion several times met him at the door with his drink in lingerie. I try and do that whenever I can.
Oh, she's the perfect woman. The perfect woman. Standing there with his slippers and a fucking nice ice cold martini. Just saying, welcome home from making the bacon, hubby. It's time for me to eat your asshole while you drink your beverage. Wonderful.
You're weird.
I'm not weird, William. These are my fantasies. Stay out of my head.
Stop sharing.
I'm just saying that you wouldn't want your wife when you come home from a hard day slaving and a working, sweat on your brow, and you open the door and she's waiting there in a nice little negligee.
Yeah.
And she says, here's an ice cold, whatever the fuck you drink.
Mai Tai.
Yeah, here's a Mai Tai. I don't know why Joe went to Mai Tai, but here's a Mai Tai. And let me rub your feet while I blow you. You've had a hard day. Like that kind of stuff. I'm just saying, that is an outstanding wife because she's also working all day, too.
Yeah,
she's got to build this empire. She ain't sitting on her ass all day.
Absolutely, sure.
And she's got new stuff on the horizon, so she's working all day.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where she found time to talk to this rinky-dink fucking show, but she did. Don't you kink shame me, Billy. God damn it. All right, so here's what I need you to do. I'm going to need you to plug away. Tell people where they can get you, Amy, where they can see you. I know you're on the OnlyFans, but tell everybody where to go.
Yeah, if you just want to find all of my links, you can go to whateveramy.com. I'm on Loyal Fans, OnlyFans, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and, of course, Playboy Centerfold. So definitely check me out, drop a message, say hello, and thanks so much for having me.
I'm gonna have you later. I'm gonna
hopefully so.
Watch one of your videos, and I'm gonna have you maybe even twice.
Well, she could always when she releases the other things that she was discussing, you'll have to have her back.
Well, she can totally come back once I release. She can come back, and then she can release as well. There'll be a lot of releasing going on, William, is what I'm saying. And if you want to hang out with her, she lives in Jersey.
Okay.
Take your time. Find her. That's what I'm saying. She's a nice Jersey girl living in an insane world. She is Whatever Amy. You can go to whateveramy.com, like she just said. You can find out all the information, find out everything, her Twitter, her Instagram, her OnlyFans, her Loyal Fans. You can see her naked if you wish. Just subscribe, because that shit don't come free. God damn it. When you're that hot, you better fucking have to pay for it. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Round of applause. Whatever, Amy, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever, Amy. I'm totally going to masturbate to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. This funny girl.
Yes.